CQDX New York 202 Delta X-ray 444. Go ahead again.
Okay, Mr. Drew, I have ears on you there, my friend QSL.
QSL 5 with you, steady and nice audio.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I'm on the Modulator 2 mobile antenna, about 22 whiskies from the President George, QSL.
QSL. Yeah, you're making a trip. I mean, it's not your usual boom, but it's nice. I mean, it holds at a 5, and your audio is perfect.
Okay, Mr. Drew, what's that like now? Is that any better for you, QSL?
QSL, now you're up running into 7, and your mod picked up some. Yeah, very nice.
That's switched directly over to the 2016 QSL.
QSL, you're doing really well there. And the other one was, too, you're getting out for sure. That's minimal watt.
Yeah, that's me backup, Drew. That's me backup when I lower the antenna and I can stay on the air with that mobile antenna, QSL.
QSL, that worked for you. There's no denying it. Yeah, it's got nice sound. It was a 5 steady, and the audio was there. I got you the second time. That's why I asked you to come on back when I had the camera running.
Yeah, Roger, Drew. Well, it's nice to know it's working anyway. I'll switch it back over, and we'll see if you can still copy me. Just as a second test there, Drew, QSL.
QSL, I'm here. Go ahead.
Okay, Drew, that's back on the Modulator 2 mobile antenna. It's on a 10-foot pole, and I've got an attachment that I bought from Knights for it, QSL.
QSL, it's above 5 now, closer to 7. And your audio's improved also. Sounds very nice.
Roger, Drew. Well, it just goes to show you that mobile antenna about 10 feet off the ground is working into your location. So that's made me feel a whole lot happier today, QSL.
QSL, right now you're 7 with nice audio. So yeah, it's working. Your time was well spent.
Roger. Yeah, good to know it's working anyway, Drew. I thought I'd give it a go. You know, I did a part test with it the other day. That video actually went up this morning on your channel. But I've got it all set properly now, how I want it, in the location I want it, at the end of the garden there, QSL.
QSL, yeah, it's working. Again, it's time well spent, especially to have a backup like that and, you know, be ready to just take you a couple minutes to flip around and you're in business, not even. So that's cool. Yeah, you know, I mean, that's what it's about. And you're making it on a mobile.
You know, better for the wind conditions, Drew, but I just thought, well, you know, I've got other antennas, you know, that I can use as a backup instead of putting all that work into it just to see if it works. So, yeah, that was a good test. It shows that it does work and I can still jump the pond on that little mobile antenna, QSL.
QSL, nice to know you're always connected, friend. I just switched from the astroplane to the Vector right now. I'm on the Vector.
Yeah, you're on the Vector. Yeah, you did drop off a little bit on that last over, Drew. But I got the end bit in there where you said you was on the Vector. I don't know if you was on that originally. Did you switch it over, Drew, or was you on the Vector to begin with, QSL?
QSL, I was on the astroplane, and I figured I'd flip it there, and the receive is pretty much the same, but it's, you know, it's in the getting out that really counts.
Okay, Drew, if you're still on the Vector, switch it back over to the astroplane and let's see if it's improved anything, QSL.
QSL, I'm flipping over to the astroplane, and here we are on the astroplane right now.
Yeah, signal came up about, I think on the meter, Drew, but your audio also came up with it, QSL.
QSL, that's good to know. It's still the same, right, bud? And the astroplane's just that hair pinch better, which is excellent in a way. But yeah, thank you.
At the edge, I think they've either matched each other on different days with Mother Nature being as she is. But I think for the moment, from these tests, that the astroplane just tips it just slightly every time, QSL.
QSL, yeah, I've been Pretty much lately, I've been running like the Vector for almost a whole session when I'm on, or the Astroplane, and not flipping too much. Once in a while, I'll do it when I'm receiving or talk, basically with people. But the Astroplane's still holding out there that hair bit more excellence.
Yeah, Roger. I think for its size, that Astroplane really does hold its own, Drew, against a lot of these 5/8 wave antennas. In fact, I'm looking for one myself at the moment. I can't get one for London, but it is the Avanti Astroplane that I have been trying to get, Drew, and not the Sirio Astroplane. I don't know if there's any difference between the two, but I just thought I'd try to go for the original one there, QSL.
QSL, yeah, I understand. Like I said, I have bits and pieces of my original. That's how durable it was. That poor antenna was on so many different locations. Unreal in the end. But I have no complaints about my Sirio. It really runs well. Actually, all of them do.
Yeah, Roger, Drew. Well, I think since you bypassed that tuner, I think we've had more equal results between the two. Again, the Astroplane always seems to lift the audio just a little bit more, especially on days like today where the skip's not really in at the moment. It does make that marked difference there. So obviously over a long distance like we are at the moment, it's 5,200 kilometres. Just having that tiny bit of extra audio certainly makes a difference with the skip there, QSL.
QSL, yeah, I agree wholeheartedly there. Hey, we're starting to get a little fluctuation in the skip. I don't know if we're losing it or what, but I'm starting to get it, and I'm starting to get a back in the box voices. I just wanted to put a QSK. Anybody had a QSK out there that we didn't catch?
Yeah, Roger, Drew. I did notice that the skip was starting to wade away. I'm not sure if there's another station out there calling it, maybe Richard. I'm actually really surprised to pick him up on this antenna I'm using now. But I'll leave it with you, Drew, for now, and I'll just stand down for a moment, QSL.
QSL, I just heard Richard bang in there, yeah, and thank you, and then we'll wait till next round and test it again or whatever, but it's working fine. Hey, this is New York 202, World Radio 456. Rich, you out there, bud?
Yeah, waving a hand to you there, Drew. Yeah, 456, waving a hand to you there, my friend. Yeah, very low propagation today there, Drew. Very low at the moment, but we can hear you there, my friend. I'm not sure if you can hear me okay, but we can just about hear you there, Drew. QSL?
QSL, I have a nice 3.5 on you. The audio's there. It's just the skip is playing with us today. It's just too early, I think. 07:35 hours here. And, it is what it is. But you're coming in. You're cutting through it.
Yeah, yeah, very up and down today. Quite noisy on the band as well again for me there. So, yeah, I think it's just conditions there, Drew. But, not to hear you there, my friend. Not to hear you there. I can just hear Glenn. I think it was you were talking to there. Just hearing today, very, very low. So I don't think there's any sort of ground waves today on the band there, which is a shame. But yeah, just pass my regards to Glenn if you will there, Drew. Back to you.
Copy on that, Richard. Copy. I'll do that right now. New York 202, Delta X-Ray 444.
Yeah, Roger, Drew. Can I just try and take it over to Richard there, Drew, QSL?
QSL, he wanted to send best regards to you, which I'm passing now, and I'll be on the side. Give him a shout.
Okay, Drew, yeah, I don't think Richard will pick me up, but if you can hear me, Richard, I'm coming at you today on a Modulator 2 mobile antenna. I can actually hear you, which is absolutely astonishing that I'm actually picking you up on this antenna, QSL.
QSL there, Glenn. Yeah, I've just got you this side then, my friend. You're very, very low to me, but I have got you there, my friend. But it is difficult there, Glenn. It is difficult, but yeah, just waving a hand to you there, my friend. Just waving a hand there to you there, Anti-Drew. But yeah, not the best conditions today there, Glenn. Seems to be very, very poor at the moment there, very up and down. So hopefully another hour or two it will be a bit better there, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, Richard, I got bits and bobs of that. Like I say, I'm on a much reduced antenna today. I'm really impressed that it's actually picking you up from Norfolk. That's just incredible there, Richard. Okay, like I say, much reduced antenna at the moment, Richard, and the ground wave is shifting up and down. So I'll just leave that one there with you, and I'll stand down and just let you give the finals over to Drew there, QSL.
Yeah, I'm getting sort of every other word at the moment there, Glenn, so I can't really hear what you're saying, but I wish you all the best then, my friend. I'll pass it back to Drew, and we'll catch you a little bit later there, Glenn. Yeah, back to you there, Drew, if you still copy.
New York 202 copies. There you go, guys. I could hear both of you. Both of you had nice signals. 5 and 7. Nice audio, both of you. It was there. So with what Glenn's running, that's an amazing little feat there. So I'm going to sit on the side for a while. I just got in, and for feeding the horses. So I'm going to sit on the side, and let's hope that the skip jumps again like it did.
Yeah, QSL there, Drew. Yeah, I'll catch you a little bit later there, my friend. It's very up and down here at the moment there, Drew. Very strange conditions. So I'm going to have a little bit of lunch and a cup of tea, and hopefully I'll be back in a little while there, Drew. But many thanks for coming back to the call. God bless to you, and hopefully we'll speak to you soon there, my friend. 202 from 456, East Coast of England.
Thanks, Richard. Always a pleasure. You know that, my friend. We'll talk soon. Delta X-Ray 444, if you hear me. You were doing very well there.
Yeah, thank you very much for the flowers, Drew. Yeah, absolutely mind-blowing that that antenna can pick Richard up at that distance there. About 100 mile, 160 kilometres ground wave for that one there, Drew. But you get your some wood on the furnace, Drew, and get yourself a coffee, and we'll try again on the next round, say QSL.
QSL, see right there, 7-9, 7-9, and your audio was the same as it always is, loud. So wait till you hear or see this video.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, Drew? When Mother Nature sits on you, it's absolutely fascinating the way the propagation works at times. Okay, buddy, get some wood on that furnace and get yourself a nice hot cup of cocoa or coffee, and we'll go again shortly, my friend.
Copy on that. This is New York 202 operator Drew. We're in the Adirondack Mountains, the most northern part in New York State, USA. Elevation 1,262 feet.